Hey guys, welcome to Mug Mondays. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. So as you can see, live from this most lovely motel with an M in the desert. I'm here working, as a lot of you know who follow my Instagram and follow my Instagram stories, my Facebook stories. So here we are. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. My mug for today was sent to me by my friend from Colorado, Kristen. She has a job where she actually drives around Amish people in the area who do construction, which is amazing. And I'm from Pennsylvania, so I know about the Amish community. And if you don't know, they're very much old school. So they, a lot of them don't use electricity, they don't use cars, all of that. They're very much back to the olden days with candles and horses and buggies. So I am so happy to show you this mug. It says Amish Gone Wild, and it has a picture of someone turning on a light switch, which is hilarious. There it is, Amish Gone Wild. What did they do? Did they take their clothes off? Did they rob a convenience store or do something criminal? No, they turned on the light switch, which is against what a lot of Amish people believe. So there it is, Amish Gone Wild. Amazing. Thank you, Kristen, my dear friend. This is incredible. Let's look at it one more time. So good. Oh, there are some footsteps up above. That's fun. So moving on to the coffee that I'm drinking. This is called The First Roast. It's a medium dark roast, so an in-between. It's not a medium, not a dark. Joshua Tree Coffee Company. Fresh, organic, hand roasted, small batch. There it is. Take a look at that. I'm in Joshua Tree right now. Pick this up, organic, wonderful, and I'm gonna try it. So a lot of you know who've been watching my show, I really preferred the dark roast coffee. So this is a medium dark, somewhere in between the medium and the dark side, and it's really nice. It's earthy. It's got just the right amount of nuttiness to it. That's what she said. It's really good. It actually has a hint of dirt. So when I say earthy, a lot of times it actually means it came from the ground. I'm a medium dark roast kind of gal, so there it is. And in this amazing Amish Gone Wild cup. So let's get to our stories, guys. We've had a crazy week. Here we go. Ready? Number 5. April the giraffe is going on birth control after having 5 calves. So listen to this. April is the famous giraffe that you probably all watched give live birth to back in, I think, March or something. So she's in New York at a zoo, and they've live streamed her birth, I think 2 of them. So she's very fertile, clearly, which is amazing. Go April. She's had 5 calves. This week, my stomach is growling. Hold on. Wait for the audio of that. Great. This week, she's going on contraceptives. She's not going to be a part of the breeding program anymore at the zoo that she's at in New York. So next up on the breeding docket is Johari, and they're going to continue the breeding program with Johari with April's former mate, Oliver. Girl, I don't know. This might cause some problems. Hopefully, April and Johari, they're not sleeping in the same vicinity, or one could climb over a fence. I mean, there could be a fight. There could be a fight for Oliver. I'm just saying, watch out for a throwdown in the giraffe section. Oliver doesn't mind. I'm sure Oliver's totally on board for the whole thing, as he would be. Men, I feel like it's going to be awkward for a lot of people. I think you'll be able to feel it when you're visiting the zoo. 100%, you're going to feel the awkward silences. Number 4. Wal-Mart sells graduation cake to mom without telling her that it's styrofoam. This story takes us to Texas. What happens is she orders a graduation cake. A mom. She orders a graduation cake. She goes to pick it up. It's not ready. They lost the order. So they're like, oh, just pick anything from the case. Go ahead, pick anything right here from this beautiful case. She's like, great, that one. They slap on some icing and some happy graduation letters, whatever. They give it to her. She goes home. The cake is styrofoam. They cut into the cake when she takes it home, and it's styrofoam. Unedible. I'd be pissed. I don't know what you do in that situation, except don't buy a regular cake ever, and you should always just buy an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen or Carnival, because that is clearly the superior cake. So what does she do? She goes back, she complains. They're like, oh, we'll give you another cake. Here's a $60 gift card, and bye. She's like, that will never cover the amount of embarrassment and humiliation that I have felt through this entire thing. My family was laughing at me. Listen, your family should forgive you unless, somebody ate the styrofoam and something bad happened. I don't feel like you can live if you eat styrofoam, but I don't know. I smell a lawsuit coming for Walmart. Number 3, Colorado will leave house-sized boulder along the highway. So we're in Colorado, we're driving down Highway 145, and there's a boulder alongside the highway. So apparently during a landslide, this huge thing comes down and lands right next to the highway. This thing is 8.5 million pounds. That's insane. So they decided it's going to cost us $200K to blow up the thing and move it. Let's just leave it. We're going to call it Memorial Rock, because that's when the landslide happened. And maybe we'll sell tickets and it'll be a tourist attraction. I don't know. That sounds like a genius idea to me. Way to go, whatever state official thought of that. Let's save money, but also make money. Also, it sounds like aliens, because how can that big of a rock just move around? But I like the idea of making it a tourist attraction. Genius, in my opinion. Go Colorado. Okay, great. We're picking up some pipe sounds of the shower upstairs. Loving that. Number 2, guys. Number 2. Takes us to Florida. Aren't you so excited? Florida stayed out of the news for about a week, and now they're back, of course. Florida thief tries to open ATM with blowtorch, seals it instead. So these two nincompoops, they're like, we are so clever, and we're gonna rob this ATM. I've got a blowtorch, and the other guy's like, I've got a crowbar. Ugh. And so the guy with a crowbar just stands there with a crowbar, watching and being the lookout, and the other guy has the blowtorch and starts to blowtorch the ATM. And what does he do? He melts the hinges, so now it's sealed shut even more than it was before. Clearly the crowbar guy is the one that should have been the main player in this situation, and the fucking blowtorch guy should have been standing guard. I mean, really. Thank you, Florida, for this one. So, no ATMs were harmed, except it was made more secure by the thieves. And they didn't get any money. So, once again, Florida crushing it. Okay, guys. Mini drum roll. Number 1. Louisiana cops don't call us to complain about Taco Bell. So what happened was the local Louisiana Taco Bell ran out of hard shell tacos, but wait for it, also they ran out of soft shell tacos. So clearly people were upset. While it may sound criminal, this is not something you call the police for, but they did. They called the cops. Many reports of Taco Bell's out of tacos. Because there's clearly nothing else to do in Louisiana. The cops had to put up a Facebook post because they were getting so many messages about this. Can you imagine? So they're like, guys, we know this is a travesty. However, this does not fall within our jurisdiction. Really? Come on. So then, of course, there were lots and lots of comments on that post. And my favorite comment on the Facebook post from one of Louisiana's concerned citizens was, cops, definitely nacho problem. It's corny, but it's hilarious. Guys, thank you for being here. welcome to the desert. Glad you're here. Like, comment, subscribe below, follow me on Instagram, Emily in LA, and come back next week and we'll talk about some weird shit that's going on in the world.